Well, howdy, hello, and welcome back to King's Peak. Episode 5 coming at you. Sorry it took a bit longer than expected, but IRL caught up to me. I had lots of stuff to do in my life, in real life. So I tried to get out the episodes as quickly as possible. Sometimes it may take a day or two longer, maybe even a week or two longer. But here we are. We are back. As we zoom out of the new area that we built last episode, let's go. Looking good. And as I say this, I am seeing this massive fire here. Well, yeah, I guess somebody will deal with it. Potentially, maybe, hopefully. We'll see. It's fine. It's actually fine. All right, what are we going to do today? Today we wanted to add some more crematoriums, or the first crematoriums, because our cemeteries are filling up pretty fast, and we wanted to address the water situation of our city. We also want to do some expansion, so that definitely means buying another tile. I'm excited. Let's jump right in. Let's exit camera mode, and first thing we notice, we have a lot of names in the map, on the map in the game, because I named some of the districts, or all of the districts, after you lovely YouTube members. Thank you so much. Serhi the Guy, Matty Valdez 12, Blitzer 99, getting the new Green Cities area here that we did last episode. Chris Cozart 8880, thank you so much. 7 Rave, P3J, Concierge Hades, thank you so much. Razor Basic, JK06, Chris Brown 9200, Rod Botardo, who is also my video editor, who edits some of my videos, which is really amazing. Afaret 5, thank you so much. We have Lewis PM 1662, thank you. And as you can see, we definitely need more districts so we can add more of you lovely folk onto the map in the city of King's Peak. Let's go. All right, first thing I want to do, I guess, is address the filling up of the cemeteries. No more room. Ugh, yikes. All right, so let's come in here with healthcare and crematoriums. Do they pollute? No, they don't pollute. So what I usually like to do is add one right next to the cemetery. However, since this is sort of a placeholder, or you know what, we'll leave it. We could maybe add another row. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Place the crematorium here. Tell this guy to empty. It should empty into the crematorium, I think. Oh, we also have the option to do random vehicles, which is great. Okay, let's see where he is going to empty the luxury hearse. Let's put it on 3-speed just for a moment. He should go into the crematorium and not to the other cemetery, I hope. Yes. Okay, nice. Okay, so that works. Pretty cool. Let's add another one in this area here. Oh, there's already a death icon here. Oh yeah, almost full. I guess this corner is kind of okay. We'll put one here. And I feel like we could use, yeah, up here, another one. There's a death icon here too. I mean, it will be taken care of at some point, but I feel like, yeah, we can just come in here and place another crematorium to have that taken care of swiftly and not having the cemeteries fill up. So we have lots and lots of industrial demand. So I think we should buy another tile. And as I did some planning, of course, I think I want to buy this one up here for 7,100. Let's go. We can buy, I think, 2 more tiles, but easy. Steady, slow and steady wins the race. There we go. Yeah. All right. So what I thought here would be nice, and if we can see this, go check out the resources. We have some farming land here. We have farming land here. That's 2 farms here. I think I'd like a farm here, which is kind of cool between these 2 rocks here. And another industry area tucked into here. Nothing specialized, no oil. I think there's oil here for the, or there's ore. No specialized industry, I don't think so. Just regular industry. We have rail connections here, which is really cool. And we can create another interchange here, which is nice. Let's go with a dumbbell interchange. Very basic, very simple. Plus we have this road, the existing road, which was on the map already, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I say let's get building. Okay, first thing I want to do, I guess, is try and build the a dumbbell interchange. Let's go to highway roads. Oh, let's go to the ramps. I was like, wait, what's it called? Page up, or let's go to the lowest elevation step, actually. All right, now page up. I think 3 clicks. Yeah, there we go. So like this for now. It's a bit angled, which is not a problem, of course. Not sure if this is a bit too close together for what we want to do. I don't know yet. We shall see. Now I have to cheat a little bit. I can never memorize how these are actually built, but we can cheat. We can look at the trumpet from Teddy Radko from Map Pack 3. Yeah, that's Map Pack 3. So I can always cheat a little bit with the arms here because I'm never too sure. I'm never too sure. Okay, so this would be this view right here. There we go. Okay, so we need to make... Oh, this loop, all right, goes around here, in there, and then this loop goes around here. Okay, so we'll start with this loop here. We need a... Wait, what do I have selected? A bridge? No. All right, so we're going to go to the circle. We're going to go to the curved road tool, and we're going to see. I'm pretty sure we have to extend the bridge. Let's go out by 10. Might be a bit oversized. Let's go up 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. That meme, right? Let's go by 7 units. And then go to the curved road tool. I'm loving the Mars radio station though. All right, let's see, 5 and 5. Let's turn off road guidelines. Let's not forget to drop that elevation step, and then 5 and 5 elevation step, and then 5 and 5. And we are at ground level. Now we could maybe try to sneak that up in here a little bit closer to the highway, but I do think it looks pretty good actually. I mean, we can go, that looks, I mean, that's what it's supposed to look like, right? That's not too bad. I don't think that's too bad actually. That is pretty good. And now this, we can't go 5 by 5 anymore because that won't work. So I think we have to go 5, 6, 7, maybe 2. That's 5, 6, 7. Don't forget to drop the elevation step, and then 5, road guidelines. Sometimes a blessing, sometimes a curse. So 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Ooh, look at that. It's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth. We'll have to change the direction, of course. And then let's see. Maybe freeform. And of course, elevation step down. Make that curve nice and gentle. I kind of want to have somewhat symmetrical, somewhat, I'm saying somewhat. So road guidelines. I mean, the curve looks good, but I don't like this here really all that much. No problem. Maybe we'll just have to break away from the perfect curve here and go down that elevation step, kind of eyeball it sort of. Oh, I think that's much better. Yeah. I think that looks much, much better. Flip the direction because this is the off ramp. Hey, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay, how can we do this? Can we... I mean, it works, but it looks like I tried to be symmetrical and it didn't work, so... I mean, it's not bad. That's not... Yeah. Could spend hours on these things. It is wild. All right, I'm not hating this. This looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, we're going to keep that. I'm going to keep that. All right, let's try to get that in just right. This one is a lot. If you look on the other side, this arm is a lot closer to the... Oh, why can't I... Ooh, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. All right. So, and I believe we did the Trumpet Interchange. It's pretty Massive, though. It's pretty massive, though. Pretty massive. Pretty massive. How did Teddy do it here? Let me have another cheat look here. So the circles are much bigger, but you know what? I mean, honestly, it's small, it's compact. We need the space here anyway, so that's not a big problem. I think that's good. I think that is pretty good. This should be good. Now, obviously, we need to take care of these train tracks. Oh, and what do we have in the city here? Garbage issues. Garbage. Oh, this one is full. Okay, let's empty that out. And these two are emptying. Okay, stop emptying. And maybe we do need another incinerator here. I want to hold off on that actually, because if we want to make an industry area over here, we're going to definitely have some incinerators in here as well. And that could service this part of town for sure. All right. So I guess we're going to sink in the rails. Okay, I'm not sure how far, because I would like this road to go. Where does this road go then? Oh, we'll see. All right, so here we go. We need to lower the terrain to about here, I guess. I think the first bigger ring is like 10 meters, so I think that is good. So all the strength all the way. And we're just going to see if we can manage to make somewhat of a nice, gentle, just where the train tracks were before, sort of a curvature. Curvature? Is that a real word, curvature? Is it? I don't really know. All right, now we're going to use the slope terrain. We're going to left click down here, and we're going to right click drag. Get a smooth slope, and we're going to left click here. I'm going to right click drag here to get a smooth slope. Let's see if we did this correct. Let's go to the train tracks. Which we haven't unlocked because we need the train station. So let's place a train station, I guess. We need a train station. Oh my days. Right, so I haven't thought about the train station yet, 100%. We're going to put one here. I'm not super sure if it's going to stay because it generates a lot of traffic. I'm thinking how I want to do this. Might want to just use this entire space for a train station. In terms of only placing that here and nothing else. And only having like one rail going into it. All right. So something like this, you know, we'll have some curved tracks, of course. Maybe going through here and connecting to something like in here. Something like that. All right, so we have our train tracks. That's the thing that counts right now. Yikes. All right, cool. Now the cool thing is they are sunken in, and we should be able to sneak in a road with the minimum clearance here. Potentially even, oh yeah, it doesn't work. So minimum clearance works absolutely amazing. Probably not as good as I thought it would be. So let's do this instead. Perfect. And we're just going to continue this thing. All right, nice. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's much better. All right, that makes a bit more sense now. All right. Okay, this is kind of cool. I like where this is going so far. This is sweet. Now let's see. How can we actually make it so that we might be able to split off into this area and this area here? So let's see. So what if we just add a massive roundabout? Anchor the roads, and then come in here. There is a way to sort of do this thing. And I see the roundabout just glitched out on me. Okay, let's see what happens when we do this. It's good. I mean, I can live with that. That looks pretty good. We have a pretty sweet roundabout that can lead into the industry area, of course, with a bit of a road layout. And here could also lead into a new area, an entirely new area, which is amazing. Hey, it could even link up with this road here. Maybe, I'm not sure. Potentially. We'll see. That's not bad. I think that's not bad. I like that a lot. Oh, cool thing is about the train tracks, I just saw that. Go to the rocks. We could do some decorating here. Can even put these bad boys down. Look how far you can glitch into the rocks here. Super amazing. Yeah, we could definitely do something like that. Ooh, episode 5.5 for members. I see it in the future. I definitely see it in the future. Okay, so the thing is, we do want, like, if we go to road layouts, so let's see, I think this could all be industry here. All right, we could, wait a minute. Ooh, who put in these train tracks, by the way? Who did that? Ah, there we go, much better. I was about to say. All right, what would be cool, obviously, if there would be another set of train tracks going like right alongside these here, splitting off into a cargo rail station, maybe. Cargo train terminal. No, this one. Oh, this is the one. Cargo train terminal. Would be kind of cool. Obviously, you would need access from both sides, so it could be a bit tricky to pull off. We can do it, but it could be tricky. So let's see. Let's first do something like this. Okay, I feel like this is good. We have a one-way road going in, a one-way road going out of the industrial area. That should be pretty good. Let's take out some of the trees. All right. Okay, biggest problem here is we need a direct connection to the city. So I'm thinking we should actually connect up with this road here. And we might just make this a bridge going over. All right, so we have connection to the city. We have connection to the highway. And, well, I mean, they can take the highway. They technically don't even need this connection. You know what? We'll keep the road in place like it is, and we will test the industry area here. We'll see how everything goes. Definitely need power though, right over here. All right, so we can definitely have some of these wind turbines up here. They make for like 8 megawatts up here. That's a pretty good production, I'd say so. And let's actually start to connect these areas more by actually building a farm area right here. So I think technically we can hit play again. We'll lose a bit of money because we have the roads in place, which cost us upkeep, which we don't really use, as well as the wind turbines, but that is actually fine. So let's see here. Okay, what I think is cool about farming areas here, what I love to do is simply go along the shape of the fertile land with my road layout. So this can be farms, which is kind of a cool, unique shape. That's how you get these unique shapes. It's really cool. And I don't worry or I don't stress too much about crooked roads or anything here because, well, it is, it's a farm. All right. And now I'll go to specialization and we're going to go farming industry, boom, which is clean. All right, some wild pipe layouts, but we got it. Okay, we got it. This is farm. Okay, so it works with the farm here, which is great. Took care of all of our industrial demand. Not sure why I made stress so much about the industrial demand. I guess we can keep these buildings here. These residential homes. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. All right, since I really want to see if we can make this train station work, I think we're just going to get a road done here. A small little road, not a dirt road, regular road. We might obviously run into pillar trouble here. Sorry for the house here. All right. So this could get a bit backed up with traffic, but I really need to monitor that. I would love to, but I don't think I can sneak in another road crossing because, well, we have this as well here. It's going to be really, really... Okay, we can move that over even more, which is great. Oh, can we... Okay, so I'm not sure how much sense this makes in real life, but honestly, I don't really care. I'm playing a game. It works. We're going to leave it. We're going to leave it. I hope I didn't offend anyone with this, but that's just the way it is. Question, can we... Of course not. We can't get one of those in here. We can get them in here. But, no, wait, we can get 2 in here. So parking for the train station. Wait, is this on? Okay, I guess we're going to see trains coming in here. Oh, right before ground level crossing, there's like the merging of the 2 rails. Not sure how good this is. We could be a bit... Sometimes I wish we had the road tools from Cities 2 and Cities 1, so I could, you know, the thought was maybe to have another another rail go like this. Any chance we can put in a little bit of a rail yard here? I mean, that'd be kind of cool, right? Oh, that looks nice. Oh, and we don't need those power lines anymore. Nice. Okay. Yep. I mean, that's cool. We connected I mean, it's fine. We connected it, right? So, yeah, that's actually pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. I do want some shops in here. Hey, I'm not hating this. I'm not hating this. Let me know in the comments. Is this realistic? Probably not, but coming back to the new area now, because we have the industrial demand again. Now I was thinking, what type of... like different industrial evolution. We already have that. I like industrial evolution. Evolution? Revolution? Not sure. It's one of the other. Right. So we're gonna go with industrial evolution. Obviously, that's what I meant. And start here. And just get some nice, cool buildings to spawn in. Alright, cool. Pearl Heights can do its thing, and we have another district, which we can name after a YouTube member. Awesome. Okay, cool. In the meantime, while that spawns in, let's come in here, and Eli fans might have noticed that I have the word soccer written here. That's because in this little area here, I want to add a soccer field, a soccer stadium from the sports venues content creator pack. We're going to go with the community soccer park because it is such a cool building. All right, let's see what we can do here. Add a road into here. You know what would be really cool? If we could actually line up the little crooked line. Like the field is a bit crooked here. I will show you in a second. There we go. That seems good. Oh, that seems great, actually. We take out some buildings here, but that's not a problem. That's not a big problem. Okay, let's plop that. And now, this line here is, this soccer stadium here is lined up with the road here, which is really cool. Oh, that looks great, how it's like kind of straight here. Amazing. Whoa, slow down there, slugger. What do we have here? Easy with that. We're gonna get some more. No worries. We're gonna get some more shops in just a moment. Is there a world where the Sims might actually use? No. I'd love to connect it to somewhere like here, but not sure if that's going to work. Okay, and for the soccer stadium, there's a small one too. It could be like the training court. No, we're not going to put that there. But I do want to put in some parking lots, of course, because yes. Soccer state. Oh, there's a train. Wait, did it stop at our train station? I don't think so. I don't think it's 76 passengers serviced. So that actually means trains are coming in. Haha, dog. Let's go. All right, I think I can take out this. It was just like a placeholder for me to remind myself. I'll have to have this itty bitty turnaround point, although it's a pretty steep, curve there. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm just like kind of playing around with the roads. So no, it doesn't look as steep as it did before. Okay, I love this. This is great. This is great. And we can have a shop or two in here. Let's unpause the game. And that's how we can connect the walking path. There we go. Yep, that works good for me. That works really good. Damn, this building is so, like, this would make so much sense. This was connected. I mean, it's connected now, but that looks kind of silly. So we're just going to leave it like this. It is connected. That's great. That is great. Okay, this looks good. Yeah, this looks good. I can deal with that. I can live with that for sure. All right, now to see if we can't get some more residents into our city. Let's get some biking lanes and let's see. Can we... I think I placed that rather poorly. So let's see if we can't... do a bit of a unique design, because why not? Sure, let's do that. There shouldn't be a lot of traffic in here because it's mainly only the people that live here that would usually use this. Or what I would usually do is go to the paths and just do this, and sometimes just do this to get a bit more of a wider walking path for the citizens. However, Arkham Orderly suggested in one of my videos, I think it was on the short where I explained this, that, hey, why don't you use the pedestrian road for that? Turn off snapping and then no buildings will spawn there. And I think it's an amazing idea. So Arkham Orderly, thank you so much. Oh, look at that. We can even upgrade to the road with trees and people are already using it, which is really great. And then let's go and do this kind of thing. Some tree saplings. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Awesome. Okay, I feel like we want some cul-de-sacs in here, but we're going to go with the one with bicycle lanes. Not here, though. Thank you. And for in here, we could maybe even go with a small roundabout. 2x2 roundabout. Let's go. And I forgot that I had turned off all of the zoning. So, of course, we want zoning squares on these roads here. There we go. All right, taking out some trees, just a small little neighborhood in here. We have water coverage-ish. There we go. Now we have all the zoning squares on this road, which I don't think I really want. Luckily, we can toggle snapping, zoning. There we go. And upgrade the other way. All right, I think I do want some houses in or on the roundabout. We just have to make sure. Ooh, that's a pretty... Also, we might need to make this roundabout bigger here. So we might need to hold off on these houses here. Because this is... Yeah, this needs to be bigger as well. Definitely needs more lanes, I feel like. Yeah, for sure. Distance too short, distance too short, distance. All right, all the distances are too short. We'll see what we can do about that. Maybe we'll change it. Let's pause. Just a 3x3 roundabout. That could be an issue down the line. Right, first we need to anchor a roundabout, which we can't really do. All right, we'll see. Ooh, that I might have made a mistake here.
5 hours later.
Great, that took longer than expected, but we got it. The roundabout bigger now. This should flow much, much smoother once everything is sorted out. I had to move the post office though. Of course it didn't fit with the bigger roundabout, obviously. And traffic seems good again. All right, so we might have to make this one bigger too. I really don't want to. So I'm gonna try with this as long as we can. So yeah. Okie dokie, back to things that are much more fun. Back to things that are much more fun. City building and not city fixing, right? I think city building is much more fun than city fixing. Okay, right on the edge of the map. Okay, so we are going to use a walking path here to sort of separate the cemetery area from the housing and the shops. The shoppage. Sorry, it is very late and I honestly don't know what I'm saying anymore. But I do hope you enjoy the episode. Hey, drop me a comment. Do you like the episode? Let me know. All right. So we're going to do this and then we're just going to grab a walking path like this. Just going to put that as sort of a barrier here. And ooh, why not a row of trees? Why not the chestnut trees? Awesome. Oh, that's Grand City. Let's go. 16,000 residents. Third loan. Ooh, new power. Means of power. Solar power plant. Great. Waste transfer facility. Waste processing complex. Copper bowl. Nice. More soccer. Not too much though in this DLC. I want to say not too much in this milestone, but it's fine. It's fine. Aha. And we have power issues. Yeah. All right. We need more power. Didn't we just unlock a source of power? Let's see. Electric power. How much is that solar? It costs 80. It produces a lot of power. How much is the geothermal? 65. It costs like half. No, not, wait, what? 80. I mean, we can put that here. I'm going for some clean-ish energy. Oh, I need to sort of connect that. So yeah, maybe just like this. And that should do it as well. That should do it for sure. Great stuff. All right, now going back to the new area, we want to create another little part of our town. So let's go. First thing I want to do is take back this plan with the bridge here and make this just a regular, the way it was before. So we're going to have a slope down and it will be a ground level road. Now for this, I don't know if we actually want to have this line up sort of with this road here so that it lines up with this. We're going to keep this stretch of road just for now. And let's come in here. So we do have fertile land in between here. So we could maybe add a small farm in here. Let's see. Let's go with a road layout before we do anything else. I have a really cool idea for the trains. Now, obviously, or for the train tracks. Now, obviously, we need to have crossings as well. So I don't know. Maybe one ground level crossing. We'll see. We shall see. So what I want to do first, let's get the wide sidewalks, go to the freeform road tool, and then go from node to node, but go very, very close to the rails. Why? Because I think it looks really cool. If we have this road, hey, I mean, look at that. That looks kind of cool. Now, the cool thing about this is we can grab fences now, and I'm not yet, the upgrading to fence is not yet released, so I'll have to work with this, placing these manually for now, since I'm not recording on the early access branch. but we could do something like this for safety. Going in between the road and the rails, of course. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks really cool. Now, I wonder if we could even sneak in... Oh, well, of course we can. We can even sneak in some trees. Which ones do we want? I mean, I feel these are right here, so I guess it would probably make sense to have these. Got to be careful with the branches not going over the catenaries here, over the tracks. So maybe we'll just leave it as is for now. Now, I want, in terms of design, I think we're going to go, wait, grab the road first. Which road do we want? I guess we got to go with bicycle lanes, right? Bicycle lanes. Now, go to the height map. Now, this can be done in vanilla, right? Now, obviously, you can't do this on console because you can't have this view toggled when placing your roads, but that's not a big problem. You don't technically need to have this view on. You just look at the contour lines and then, you know, you draw your roads accordingly. So maybe something like this and then connect to this road here. So yeah, that's okay, actually. That looks kind of cool. It is. Okay, it is pretty far out, I was going to say, but the slope already starts here. So this would, if we draw a road here, it's not that big of a deal, but it, oh, I don't even have any guidelines on. All right, hang on. We're going to do this. Okay, here we go. And we're going to do the same basic thing on the other side. There we go. So we're going to go maybe even in a bit further. Not really sure. I feel like this slope is still okay, though. This is okay. Now, what would be cool if we would have a basic grid in here, like having all these angled roads. Also, we could technically just connect into there. And I mean, I could just buy this tile, right? We're gonna buy it. We're gonna buy it anyway, right? It's just the upkeep costs, I guess. So one thing we need to do though is take out a segment, even though it hurts, because it looked really cool. Take out some of the trees because we do need. I just paused the game. I don't want to have ground level crossings all over, right? So once you see this bigger line, this thicker line, that's 10 meters. And we're just going to right click with the level terrain tool. Yeah, I can never remember how they're called. With the level terrain tool, and then right click to set the height, and then left click drag. So we're going to build a little trench, which was totally wrong. Because I don't want to sink in the rails for this part. I do want to sink in the road. And we're going to come out next to this one. So like this sort of. And now get, well, first let's get the train tracks back in. That's not bad. Question is, can we sneak a road through? Let's have a look. We can. All right, let's take that out one more time because we need to get some smoother slopes going here. There we go. All right. So something like this, very low clearance, but you know what? The game lets us do it, and honestly, I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, I can live with this, even though we can see there's like a dip in here. It's not too bad. I don't think it's too bad. I think we can live with this, and we've already eliminated the possibility of a ground level crossing here. Nice. What a little roundabout here, sort of, and then we're gonna go. Wait, didn't we say to have like grids in here? That could be kind of cool. All right, and obviously we have to see how this could connect. So I'm going to go to the freeform road tool again. Wow, okay, maybe something as simple as this. Let's go. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Cool design. Now, the question is, do we also want to have a farming area in here? Like very, very small, sort of off-gridded as well? And then we'll work with the grid around the farm, because the farm doesn't pollute. We're right in there. We're right in. We're going to lose this as farming land, but I don't. Well, maybe. I mean, no harm in getting more jobs into the city, right? Yeah. Again, I don't think that's a bad thing. The cozy district, nice. I do like that, and we need more districts to name after you, awesome YouTube members. Shoutouts to you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciated. All right, farm. And now, since we also have the demand, let's just come in here and get some of these farm buildings in, right? Just in here. Just in here. And then go back to the regular roads. Straight road tool. And then let's see. I feel like this could tie in nicely. Okay, I am not hating this. I like this a lot. And we can continue this sort of design here on this side as well. For now, we're going to leave it as it is. And I do believe that we should connect up these roads here. So we're going to go again with the wide sidewalk, I feel like. Go with the curved road tool. And then we can switch the road here. We can keep it switched to maybe... Oh, that's the grass. Where's the bicycle? Here's the bicycle. There we go. So whenever you have a junction like this, or whenever I have a junction like this, I like to then split off the roads. Now, we're still paused, which is good, so we can just technically come in here. So we'll have the rails be suspended, be in the ground longer, and that means we can then connect, or we can then create another bridge going over top. Now, I think we should line it up with this road right here. Create our little bridge, looking really nice. Okay, again, very low clearance. The highway is a tad bit higher, but I think that's fine. I mean, the game lets us do it, even though all the cables are now inside the bridge. If the base game vanilla, or if the vanilla game lets us do it, I'm okay with it. Yeah, that works. That works for me. Very nice. Now here, I feel like we should do something like this. Yeah, maybe like this, right? Okay. And then, wide sidewalks. There we go. There we go. This road here, though, this road here might just need to be connected up to here. So what if we take out this again, go back to the bicycle lane road? I'm thinking of like being able to add something there. So first thing I want to do, I think, is to go to about here with this road, and then... Ooh. I mean, it's cool. You could add like a cafe. Well, first, I think I need to unpause the game. We need to progress too. We need to progress, right? Something like this, which is way too big, of course, but you know, something like this could be nice here. A nice little corner cafe. Yeah, I think we'll keep that. I think we'll keep that. Okay, he's going to complain not having power and water and stuff. So, yeah, we might need to take care of that first. Right. I mean, he's going to be fine. He's fine. And for here, I think in here we could, since we have the demand, why don't we create another little forestry area here? Right, it is close to the highway. We can work with a one-way road going into the forestry area, which is really nice. Let's actually connect power and such. This is a bit of weird. I don't know if I want this, to be honest. Hang on. Let me... no. What if we just do this? It's not that steep of a turn. And this can be... Hang on. This can just be like this, right? And then we can have more shops and stuff in here, which is kind of cool. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I think that's better. That's better. The road is not... It's not too steep. It's not too steep for my taste. So we're good. We're good. All right, so we got water set up for this guy right here. We don't have any power yet, so we need to figure out a way to transmit power. And I feel like it would be easiest to simply go through here to the forestry area. Let's get that going. So there we go. Hopefully these aren't too close together, these intersections here. It should be fine. All right, we're just going to mass zone the area here. Hopefully we can get some power going through here. I mean, we should be able to get some power going through here. Yeah, right. Okay, I mean, we are set up pretty good here. All right, power, power, power. Maybe we can speed it up to get some buildings going now. Let's give this guy its own little power source here. Oh, there we go. We got some farm buildings in here already. Nice. Okay, for here, feel like we do need some services as well in here. And maybe some different types of buildings with some various district styles. So let's go with European suburbia. Let's go with green cities. Oh wait, green cities, yes, we have to go here. And there we go, self-sufficient buildings, that's what I meant, of course. And then this one, we're going to go with countryside. Let's go with Heart of Korea. Why not, right? I think those are residential buildings as well. There should be. For close to the rails, I do want to have some shops. So I'm not sure what that's going to do to the terrain, though. That's what I thought, but that's not a big problem. All right, we're going to slowly bridge the power gap here. Right. So, parks and plazas are always good to get power spreaded. And that already spreads the power from one little wind turbine, which will probably not hold up. So we're also going to do this. Connect this to our main grid. And there we go. We got power and everything. Okie dokie. So we do need buildings here. We do need buildings here and here. The shops are spawning in nicely. Awesome. Oh, I took out my fence here and now it's... Yeah, like that. Like that. For safety, you know, for safety. All right, this area. Oh my god, everything's spawned. Ooh, Heart of Korea is pretty big though. Countryside. We're gonna go with countryside. European suburbia, loving it. Awesome. Sorry, all the buildings, but no. All right, and to potentially calm down some noise here, we're going to add some shops around these areas here. I mean, hey, it's going pretty good. It is looking really good. This needs to fill in, and yeah, awesome. All right, in terms of road design, I guess we do need more. More of it. Oh, that lines up nicely. Okay, I am digging this. Yep. This can just be a straight road. They go with the wide sidewalks again. There we go. Yeah, but I do love this. Having the roads being so close to the rails here. Looking cool. And as per usual, we don't want to forget walkability in our city, of course. Yeah, that looks a bit odd here. Going as close as we can. Very lovely. Cool. All right, usually I don't zone inside of roundabouts, but I do feel that this is an exception, actually. Maybe not on that side due to the rails here. Let's just go with some more trees along here. Just for that extra bit of noise reduction in here. There we go. Now, I do believe we also need services, as I see the roaring fire in the farming area, and it is burnt down. Yep. Okay, that's it. That's that. Because there's basically nothing here. There's nothing here. There's nothing here as well. Oof. All right, let's see. Let's see. I mean, we could definitely use a fire station in here. Firehouse, the large fire. No, we're going to go with the firehouse. I think that's enough. We'll put that here. What about police? Also, nothing. Nothing. Garbage is piling up, sort of. Oh, there's no water. No! There was no water. Garbage is piling up, so we may need to add something in here. Just because we have the space here. It is close to the highway. Oh, I wish that I wish I could place a road there. We could potentially place a dirt road, though. Yes! Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to give this some green. Ooh, that's pollution, right? That's noise pollution and ground pollution. So we cannot put anything else here. No, I don't like that. I don't really like that. There's a fire. I mean, we just placed the... Ooh, okay. You go, you go, you go. There you go. Thank you so much. I do like this dirt road here. So we might just do something like this. I don't know. I don't know. For in here, maybe we'll just leave it like that, and we will add maybe a bigger building, or maybe another sports field.
On a meta level, the exact same kind of
How is that? Right. I mean, kind of scary with the highway, but we could add some safety guards.
Next track, please.
All right, looking good so far. Definitely need to think about garbage. We do have some garbage in here. May need to add another incinerator. I don't know how much. 11 out of 15 in use. Well, why don't you 2 out of 15? We have garbage issues. Please send out more trucks. What is going on here? We do have garbage there, so might need to add another incinerator plant. Then we have enough connections. I love this with the train going through. Oh my god. Looking really cool. Oh, right, services. I completely forgot about the services. How are we doing school-wise? Oh, we have... Ugh. All right, okay, so yeah, time for another elementary school. All right, school. I think we're gonna go with the Green City School again, because it just looks truly amazing, I feel. It looks really cool. We could go for another little cool design trick here. There's a park, so we can't really... I have an idea. Hang on. I have an idea. So we'll do this. We'll plop it here. Then we'll take out this road and redraw this. And now it's connected, even though it's not technically connected. So what we need to do now is fix this little gap right here. We could just do this, and it is fixed. It's fixed. Okay, we're gonna go with the chestnut tree right in front of the school. Oh yeah, looking really nice. All right, I am liking this new area for sure. I think it's about time we ended off because I feel like the episode has gone on for way too long. Anyway, if you hear a difference in the microphone, sorry, I just recorded this in multiple sessions. So yeah, that's probably why you can hear slight differences in the audio, in the way I speak. Yo, but this is looking really good. Look at King's Peak. Truly amazing so far. I am definitely liking what I'm seeing here. Loving this little trick here with the rails, the roads super close to the rails, and the fencing. You got the shops here on this side. Yo, this is looking really sweet, I think. So epic. Forestry is coming in nicely as well. Looking good. Everything is looking really cool, really amazing. Let's go. And before we end it off, as per usual, I want to give a quick but huge shoutouts to all my YouTube members: Serhi the Guy, Matty Veldas 12, 7rave, P3J, John Penner 1013, V1 Rotate V2, Concierge Hades 3779, Chris Cozart 8880, Afared 5, Chris Brown 9200, Rod Potardo, Razor Basic JK06, Kitty Claude 580, Blitzer 1999, Mark T 1239, Rodrigo Carcacci 7007, Daniel Chem 4448, OG Eastbull 1698, Parth Bobdy 7365, Joshua Bell M9X, Amanda Please 4023, Cyborg, Slippy Get Back Here, Manuel Maita H8Q, Malaki Stoltz 7302, Meme Theme 4727, and Mystic Wolf 54. Thank you so much for that extra support. I really appreciate it. And everyone, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoy, as we have a massive fire here in the playground for the children. Ooh, loving the animation of the firefighters with the hose. Looking really good. Wow, okay, that's really cool. And kids are already playing and... no, never mind. Yep, that is cool. That is really cool. Love the animations. But I got sidetracked. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And please, stay safe out there. Bye-bye now.